What's up, guys? Well, there is the train station back in the background right there. I finally made it to Cass. I think that's where the hell this thing's located, in Cass, West Virginia. Getting ready to go do this little steam engine tour here, or the shop or whatever that's down here located. We'll go down here and do this like little tour. I guess they show you how they like repair the engines and everything, so it's the first time I ever heard about that, so I'm gonna go check it out. Why not, right?
So this was the flooring mill here? That was the flooring mill. This mill closed in 1960. By 1975, it looked like they just had. Did you ever come down here at that point at that time?
Yeah.
It looked like they just put their tools on the floor and left. It was beautiful. But for some reason, the local folks had in mind that the railroad was closed down by the state. The state wanted to have it for some reason. Anyway, kind of like what's going on today, sort of the social media nonsense. You can't tell truth from fiction. And anyhow, they got in mind they would retaliate. They burned the depot down. They burned the shops down in 1972 or 3. The depot in 72 or 3, and then came back and burned this thing twice.
Wow.
Till it was junk. They burned it once, and they burned the flooring mill down in part of the kilns. This part was up pretty good, and then came back about 6 months later and finished the job. Anyways, if you know anything about sawing wood, this mill was double shotgun sawmill. So it had, the way it was set up, there was inside this building that was here, there was 2 platforms that had dogs on it to move the logs back and forth, which went right by a big band that you can see the band saw laying right over there on the side.
Yes.
And that saw was going around, and as the carriages would go past, they'd saw, zoom, and then saw the other one, zoom, and they would go what they call shotguns on a steam ram, and it would just go. And these guys rode on it. You can see him riding on it here.
Yes.
They lost a lot of sawyers because whenever that band would break,
Oh yeah.
you were toast. That's how it went. If you're looking at this and trying to figure out what happened here, that's the boilers over there.
Okay.
They was just completely self-sufficient. Everything had cut, all the waste went into making it go. And then the steam came out over into here, and there's a coreless steam engine. It looks just like this thing right there. As a matter of fact, that's it. Okay? Inside that building, huge belt would come out and run the main shaft. And walk around back sometime. You've got the right shoes on. And there is a set of steps that's really not the best, but you can get up there. I was in there about 2 years ago. It's there. It's just sitting there. Those are the dry cans right there. The pond was over here, that the log, where we're standing right here was the track that came up. It kind of pushed here, we just sort of pushed it out of the way. And across the little stream, and then down like that. And then they would cut the pole off, they had the wood and the pole and the rock. There's the pond, here's how the rock came up. Because look how high the building is. Yes, it's actually high compared to it's kind of hard to I was quiet. All you heard was just. This shop was built in 1974 to replace one that got burned down. And the old one that was burned down ran from all steam, ran up here, and ran all the machinery. It was kind of cool. You know, those belts that go overhead. However, it would have never done for today. It wouldn't have worked anyway, so it's not just as well done. That was too bad, but it wasn't just quite efficient. It didn't make it work. So how much do you know about Shea engines? There's number 4.
Not a lot.
It was actually the last one running in 1960 here. And it's a 70-ton Shea, naturally aspirated. In other words, you don't have any of the modern appliances. Like number 11 is a superheated Shea, which means that you take the steam and run it through some dry pipes inside and get it hotter and drier. The hotter and drier it is, the better it gives you. Actually, what you do is it's more efficient. So that locomotive there will run at about 260 degrees. But this one runs at about 350 degrees. So that's the difference with it. So I heard of what a superheated, and they say it's superheated, you know, even like number 5 is the original Shea here. The oldest one, the only remaining one from the original West Virginia Pulp and Paper Company. And number 4 is just about as original. It came here in 1942. And run it out.
Well, there's a huge savings having a shop for when they get it. The guys are doing it. You know, this is a savings for
Yeah, all that is fun. Only drawback to change is otherwise you're spinning. All the wheels spin together. Yeah. That's the only way you can get it. We tried going up there with a diesel and 2 cars, then we made it about halfway up there between the switchback, and that was the end of that. We were going backwards and forwards. Right up here. Shea 6 is the last Shea built by Volvo, the largest 3-truck Shea. There was another 4-truck Shea, the largest of 3 of these trucks, and the only one like it left. There's 162 tons as opposed to that little 70 tons in the shop.
So you can manufacture any part that you need.
That's what he's doing right now. He's making pins for, I want to show you something here. Hey Gary. So what they're doing here, there's some studs in the back here that were broke, in the back behind that piston, and it took them about 5 minutes to figure out what broke, and it's been in here for now 2 months. They're working on it, so that's kind of steam. That one there, it took us probably 6 months to figure out what's wrong with it. Like 15 minutes to fix it. It's just all the opposite of where it is. So this is, you can see the difference in pistons on the size on these as opposed to the ones out there. So this was the largest one that they ever made. Watch your step there. And this here is that's a Shea, invented by Ephraim Shea. Up here we have a thing called a climate. Up and from the wall. What you see here, it had the pistons are mounted at an angle, ran through a shaft which runs a drive shaft down the middle, which powers all the trucks. So totally different animal compared to a Shay, but it had the same result. You got all the wheels. This is one of only 2 of these left. And so we're putting this together. We want to have this done for the spring of next year. We figure we'll have this done by spring next year. That's the plan. And there's actually only one other one like this in the world. So there's only a handful of Climaxes even around. They built thousands of them, but they left them all in those scrap.
Well, like this engine and the others, have you stripped them of all the asbestos?
Oh yeah, there's no asbestos here anymore. Yeah, we had that was a
Nightmare.
I'll tell you, a real nightmare.
Well, what is this thing?
That's what they call the Johnson bolt.
Okay.
Now, if it's centered, you're in neutral.
Okay.
If it's forward all the way, it opens up the valves. Excuse me here, a little explanation there. It opens up the valves right here, which slide further into the top of the piston, which this is a valve and it's in there.
Okay.
And it goes back and forth. You'll see a steam engine going and it's going like this. Like
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay, well that valve is preceding the stroke. And the timing is really critical. But as you open that further, then that makes that valve go further. So if you want to start out, you put it all the way in the big hole we call it. But as you get going, you bring it closer to the center to save steam and coke and water. That's how it works. So you go the other way, it just does the opposite. And it's all set up on these, well, they're not on here yet, but this will be attached to another piece that floats with the actual operation of the cylinder as it goes. And that comes off of here. You can see the hole for that in there. It's kind of hard to see.
So all the bolts I see are sticking out here, but then they've got like those little things over
Yeah,
there.
well, they're 2 different things. These are rivets.
Okay.
So this was built in 1922 or 3.
Okay.
And so everything was riveted together. These are riveted seams. This is metal against metal. It's amazing. You don't leave them.
Yeah.
These are stables. These things right here, see them? They're connected to the inside of the firebox and holds it together.
Okay.
These are flexible stables where there's a longer distance. And if you use a solid piece of steel with this has a little round flex joint on the end that allows the thing to flex as you're going, as the movement of the track goes and doesn't break the bolts off.
Okay.
And so you have to have all your stable. You can have one broken stable, but never 2 in a row. Because what will happen is the pressure starts forcing the steel out.
Right.
Yeah. So there's 200 pounds of pressure in all these locomotives.
Wow. All of those ghosts.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be pleasant.
No.
They're on a safety factor of 4. In other words, they're built to a safety factor of 4. So if we say it's 200 pounds, you can take 800 pounds.
Okay.
I get that about 500. I'm out here. How about you?
That's right, yeah.
Your relief valves are set at 200?
200, yeah. And there's a double relief valve. One set at 200 and one set 3 pounds above that. So, and one is supposed to take the maximum the boiler can give. The second one goes off, it's supposed to be able to relieve pressure. And that's calculated. You have the Climax ready for spring. Yeah. It's fun. It's real ready. That truck has phones. Yeah. Can't be more than full. The only thing we can't do is the boiler shop. I want to call it.
You should be able to see the tubing at the